morning. In last class we have seen the CMOS realization of basic gates such as inverter, NOR gate and NAND gate. Today we will see XOR gate. So in XOR gate, this is the Boolean function. So if we are to realize the pull-up network, so as per rule position, we will express normal function, normal output as a function of complemented variables. So here we can see this is the one term which can be written in this way, second term can be written in this way. So we will see the actual input will be here A bar and here B bar, while in this term actual input will be B and it is A. So first we will realize this particular term. So here this is ANDing, ANDing means series connection. So we will say we have to use two PMOS both in series. So this is the structure. So here input is A bar and second input is B. Similarly, we will have the second term, that is A bar dot B double bar. So again series connection of two PMOS and inputs are A and B bar, A and B bar. And now if we see these two terms are ORed. OR means parallel operation. So these two networks, sub networks will be in parallel. So this complete part will make the pull-up network. For pull-down network, we will use complemented output as a function of normal variable. So if we will complement this, so complement of XOR is XNOR. So we will say this is A dot B plus A bar dot B bar. So again this first term, there is no problem. First term we will say series connection of two NMOS, series connection of two NMOS with inputs A and B. Now coming to second term, so again series connection of two NMOS, but now the inputs are A bar and B bar. And these two terms are ORed. So we will say parallel combination. So the parallel of these two subnetworks will make pull down network. And we will connect this, and this will be the complete structure of XOR gate in CMOS realization. Now we will see how to apply the duality principle over same example. So here we have just seen this realization of XOR gate. So here we have realized pull-up network and pull-down network separately by using the standard rules. So in case of duality principle, we will realize only one network. For example, let's say pull-up network or pull-down network. And other network will be realized by applying duality principle. So what is duality principle? Duality principle, we will simply replace parallel combination by series and series by parallel. So here, let's say we have realized the pull-up network. So now in this pull-up network, we have this sub-network where two PMOS are connected in series. So now this series connection will be replaced as parallel connection of two NMOS transistor in pull-down. So here we will say the inputs will remain same, A bar, B bar. Now this series is replaced by this parallel connection of two NMOS. In same way, These two series PMOS transistors will be replaced by two NMOS transistors in parallel with inputs A and B bar. And now if we see, this network and this network are in parallel, so they will be replaced by series combination in second network. So this network, which is dual of this, and this network which is dual of this, now they are placed in series. So this way we can realize the CMOS implementation of any circuit. So by realizing one of the network, let's say pull-up network, we can apply duality to get the pull-down network. Now we will see another function. Let's say this is some Boolean function, and we want to realize the CMOS structure. So this is a general example how to realize a complex function. So again, following the rule position. So rule position is for pull-up network, we will express, for pull-down network, we will express complemented output as a function of normal variable. And for pull-up network, we will express normal output as a function of complemented variable. So here, we can express this y in this way. So if we will break this, so final, we will have A bar plus B bar in bracket C bar plus D bar. So here first we will see this particular term, C bar plus D bar. So we will say this is OR. So here we will realize for pull-up network. So this network we will have to follow. So breaking this, C bar plus D bar. So normal output as a function of complemented variables, active low signals. So this is plus operation. Plus means OR means parallel. So this is the parallel network of two PMOS transistors. Then this is ANDed. ANDed means series connection. So another PMOS in series with this subnetwork. Now we have realized up to this term. Then A bar is odd, means we will have to use another PMOS, and OR means parallel. So this complete network will come in parallel with this PMOS. So this complete structure is for pull-up network. Now for pull-down network, we will simply apply the duality principle. So if we are applying the duality principle, this particular parallel combination will be replaced by series combination with same inputs C and D. Then this particular transistor which is in series with this is now replaced in parallel with this. And this complete network which is in parallel with this transistor A is now in series with this. So this is the simple application of duality. So for complex functions, we can apply duality principle. We will realize one function and we will pull up network or pull down network, and we will get the second network by applying duality. Now we will see the latches. So what is the latch? Latch is 1-bit storage device. This is a bistable circuit. latch can hold 0 or 1 state. So it will have two stable states, either 0 or 1. Before going into the detail of latch, first we will see what is the basic core of latch. So here we will see the basic core of latch consists of two cross-coupled inverters. Now we will see why the latch will have two stable states, 0 or 1. So if we break this loop, so we will say latch is nothing but a combination of two inverters, two cascaded inverters. So we will have this type of characteristic we have already seen in case of inverter. This is the VTC, voltage transfer characteristic of practical inverter or CMOS inverter. So here we have two inverters. So we will say whatever input, let's say we have logic 1 at this point. So we will get logic 0 at this point and logic 1 at this point. So if we are using two inverters in cascade, so VTC will be changed like this blue line curve. So we will say when our input will be logic 1, we should get this point voltage at logic 1. So we can see for logic 1 voltages, we are getting logic 1 output. Similarly, for logic 0 voltage, we will get logic 0 output. Now if we see, so we will say whatever voltage we are applying at this point, let it be the input, output must have same voltage, means VZ must be equal to VW, and this corresponds to this straight line plot having constant slope. Now if we see, we have three intersect points, one at A, then B, then C. So we can say these are the operating points. But if we assume this particular intersect point, we will find only two states will be stable. One which is corresponding to logic 0, that is at point A, one which is corresponding to logic 1, that is corresponding to point C. If circuit is at this particular point, this is not a stable point. Because of a small perturbation, circuit will definitely move either to state C, that is logic 1, either to state A, that is logic 0. So let us see. Suppose we are at point B and there is a small perturbation in the input. Let's say this much of change. So note that this is the VTC of, this blue line plot is VTC of cascaded inverter system. So because of a small change in input, output will switch to this point. And the same output is connected to input if we see this circuit. So we will say input will be further modified. So now input will be increased. So increased input will again correspond to increased output. And this process will continue. This is called regenerative process of this loop. And this regenerative process will force circuit in present case to achieve the stable state corresponding to point C. And this will be logic 1. So circuit cannot be stable indefinitely at this particular point. A small noise or perturbation will move circuit either to point C, that is corresponding to logic 1, or either to point A, that is corresponding to logic 0. So let us take an example how to use the concept of duality. So let's say we have some function y is equal to a plus b bar c bar. So we will say for pull-up network, we have to express normal output as a function of complemented variable, that is y as a function of complemented variable. This is for pull-up network. So we will draw the pull-up network and then we will apply duality principle. So here this can be written as a double bar plus b bar c bar. So we will say there is an ending. First we will realize this. So this is b bar dot c bar. So ending means series connection. So we will have two transistors in series at one input we will apply B, then C. So this is one subnetwork. Then for this term we will have to use another PMOS, and now this is A. And note that this is plus sign. So this network and this network, ORing means parallel. So they will be in parallel. So this point will be connected to VDD and this point will be connected to output. Now at the lower side, PDN network will come. So we will not directly realize PDN, but we will follow the principle of duality. So now we will say this subnetwork, which consists of series combination of these two transistors, will now be replaced by parallel combination of two NMOS transistors. So here we will have parallel combination of two transistors one input will be B, one input will be C. So this series connection is replaced by a parallel connection. Then this subnetwork is in parallel with this transistor. So now parallel will be replaced by series. So we will say the dual of this network is this one. So this will come in series with another NMOS transistor with input A Here it will be A bar actually. So this will also be A bar. So with input A. So now this complete network, which is nothing but the PDN. So this is dual of this complete network. So this is the simplest way. So duality principle, where we should apply duality principle whenever we will have some complex Boolean function. So it is suggested to make one of the network, for example, pull-up network or pull-down network, using standard rule position, and then applying the duality principle to get the second network. And then by joining these two networks, we will simply get the CMOS implementation of whole Boolean expression. So thank you.